Hello, it's Dolly back with Mini Kit Monday with Becky, Daisy, Kathy, Tracy, Leslie, Shannon, and myself. And the mood inspiration piece that you just saw was selected by Kathy for the month of September. That is what I base my kit off of. This is layout number 4, and of course I am using this paper from the Vicki Boutin Kaleidoscope, and this other scrap paper is, I think it's from Ella and Vida. I think that's how you say it. I think it's from 2015. And I am documenting a photograph of my husband and I taking a moment of rest. We were preparing for a family reunion back in 2009 at my parents' house in Oregon. And I think my dad snapped this photograph, or this photo, this picture, this selfie of my husband and I. Boy, I can hardly spit that out. Anyway, back to the layout. The white cardstock, which is the base of my layout, is from Close to My Heart. And yes, you don't see this very often from me, where I create a layout and I will have white space from white cardstock. I generally save my white cardstock for doing forms of mixed media layout. But for you guys, I'm twisting it up a little bit, twisting things, changing things up, actually changing things up. All right, so as you can tell, I tore those papers. Then I took a branding strip and placed that at the top. This photograph, I used my Creative Memory circle cutting system. I guess that's what you want to call it. It's just a circle, and then they've got cutting tools that fit in these little slots. And then I cut a circle out in white and then used some Vicki Boutin pattern paper that's in red. All right, now off to the embellishments. All right. Oh, well, take that back. I wanted to add something more to the top, and I got out this washi tape that says hello, hello, hello all the way across, and I thought it would be very fitting for the mood and feel of this layout, because there is going to be some black elements from my die cuts. Not my die cuts. I'm sorry, from the embellishment. So that's going to be brought in. Wow, let's just get back to the layout, right? I'm just all messed up here. Okay, so from the die cut pack from the Kaleidoscope, again, I'm using these flowers. If you haven't watched all my videos, every single one of my videos has a flower or flowers on the layout. And out of the 4 layouts, 3 of them have banners. So that is a common thread along with the papers that I use from the Kaleidoscope. So I am tucking in some flowers along the photograph. I did a small embellishment over to the right, but I felt it was too heavy. So you're going to see me take that embellishment in the lower right hand corner, and I am going to push it over to the left hand corner. You're going to see that in a minute. So this is where I'm saying, ooh, this is too heavy. I bring in some of the leaves. That's too heavy there because of where the location of my embellishment. So I move it to the top right of those flower clusters that I have tucked around the photograph. In the very end, I just love how this layout turned out. Matter of fact, I think I am going to at least a couple times out of the month do layouts where I have more white cardstock paper showing. I really like the feel of this layout. All right, before I forget it, while you watch me select different die cuts and embellishments to work on my clusters, I want to remind everybody in the description below are the links to the Mini Kit Monday ladies channels so that you can go over and see what they created this week, get some ideas. Maybe you might want to scrap lift them. Whatever you want to do, it's totally up to you, or you can just go over and enjoy watching with your cup of coffee, your drink, your soda, whatever you may be enjoying right at the moment while you're watching YouTube videos. All right, I get out the alpha words, and I wanted to use the word beautiful. I wanted to say beautiful day because it was a beautiful day, but I couldn't make it work. And then I said, well, let me put beautiful down below. And I really wanted it to stay, but I completely forget as I am putting my layout together that thought. I remove it thinking, well, I'll bring it back here in a minute, but I don't. So anyway, my title says Big Day, which it was a big day. Putting on a family reunion is a big day. It was also a beautiful day, and it was also a fun day. But I stuck with Big Day. I don't think I've used that on a title, and some people might say, well, why is that a big day? Are you guys getting married? Are you not married? Why is that a big day? So it was a big day because it's a family reunion day. All right, I'm working now on my cluster in the upper left-hand corner, trying to figure out what I'm going to do there, and I'm just not really sure. I futz around with that little leaf motif, and then you're going to see me bring out that real large green leafy motif that I tried to use on layout number 3, and it didn't work out. And it dawned on me that, hey, nobody says I have to use the whole thing. I can cut it. But before I get to that point, I decide I want another butterfly on this layout, and that butterfly looks fine just where it's at, and I could have put the second one down there, but like I said, I wanted to leave this white space. I don't know, it was in my head, I couldn't get it out of my head, and that's what I wanted to do, so that's why I moved that butterfly down by that lower left-hand cluster going towards the photograph. I mean, if you're looking at this layout, you can kind of see the backward S design that your eye would follow around those clusters. And your eye would rest at that photograph of my husband and I. Gosh, that was 10 years ago. We aged pretty good, I think. But anyway, back to the layout. All right, I brought in a wood or a chipboard piece and a heart, and I didn't like that over that butterfly. So you see, this is where I'm cutting those leaves. And then I'm going to take that chipboard piece away. I'm going to scoop my flower down a little bit, and then I'm going to use those enamel dots that you see over to the left. All right, before I forget it, like I said, I have all the ladies' links to their channels listed before. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Share our channel. Give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please leave a comment. The still shots are coming up. I appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Please get out your photograph. Document those memories in a fun, creative way. You may scrap lift us, take an idea, and create your own layout. Like I said, here are the close-ups, and hit the bell button so you'll receive notification every time we are posting, because I try to post 2 and 3 times a week. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.